Hi friends, welcome to Tassel Tuesday. I host Tassel Tuesday 2 times per month on the second and fourth Tuesday of each month. It's an open collab, so join in whenever you'd like to. You don't have to join in every time, it's just come and go as you please. So, I'm excited to share with you what I'm going to make this week. I am making a tassel for my friend Pam at Pamela's Creations. And actually, I'm making this tassel because she and I are doing what I would consider to be sort of a collaboration. So I had reached out to her and said, hey, what do you think if I put some starter journals in my shop? And I kind of explained to her what I meant by that, which was, putting a journal together, sewing in the signatures, but doing minimal of the decoration. So doing some of the hard work, sewing in some signatures. For her, I sewed in some lace. Not everybody has a sewing machine. She might, I don't know, I didn't even ask. I just put in some pockets and did a few things, and just a few decorative things, and left the rest for her to decorate. Well, she had said, if you do it, yeah, I'll buy one. So I said, well, let's have yours be the prototype kind of a situation. So, and I asked her, I said, hey, do you want me to decorate the cover? And she said, yes, please decorate the cover. So I was happy to do that. So at any rate, I'm making this tassel to go with the starter journal that I made for her. I do think I'm going to go ahead and put some starter journals in my shop. By the time that this video goes out, I hopefully have one or two in my shop. But also I just want to put it out there that if you want one, but you want me to custom put something together, just let me know. If you love pink or you love turquoise, or if you want a certain theme, if I happen to have it, I'm happy to do that. Or if you saw a kit online that you loved, I'd be happy to print that out, put that together. You'd have to pay for the kit. We'd have to work all that out, but I could just build it into the price, whatever. Anyway, it's just an idea I'm playing around with. And if that's something that interests you, let me know. Put it in the comments that, yeah, you think it's a good idea. Even if you don't want to buy one, that's fine. But if you think it's a good idea, because sometimes people, they're dying to get into the junk journal world. They want to do it, but the sewing of the signatures can be a little bit intimidating. Even when you put the whole thing together, like pockets and tags and belly bands and, flips and all this stuff, it can feel overwhelming. And I think to give somebody a starter journal where some of the heavy lifting is already done, then they can go in and do the fun stuff. And then maybe for their next one, they do a little bit more until they're finally comfortable taking the leap to sew in the signatures. And so anyway, it's an idea. Let me know what you think about that. So at any rate, you can see that while I've been chit-chatting about that, I'm putting this tassel together. And I had cut all of my fibers to the length that I wanted. I like to do a little crisscross pattern. I just like that. You don't have to do that. That's just something I do. I've always done that ever since I started making tassels. And now I'm going to gather that there. Actually, I'm going to end up twisting this all the way down so that I can fit it onto this lobster claw clasp. And if you see it laying on my table, you can tell that the opening is small. So it might be a little bit of a challenge for me to get these fibers through there, but I will do it. I'm tenacious. I will persevere. And I'll just work them through there. And then this tassel will be on a lobster claw clasp, and she can hang this on the journal if she wants to, or not. She can do whatever she wants with it. I used some of the fabrics that I used in the journal and then added some trims and things like that, as you can see. So we have a mixture of yellow, plain yellow, some yellow floral. I have a white cotton with purpley blue flowers with green leaves. Then for the ribbons, I used varying shades of blue and then even some almost aqua or turquoise. So that's what I have in here. I think it's a beautiful color combination. I think it's turning out just lovely. So I'm going to straighten out the fibers so that they're kind of hanging in a way that is pleasing to my eye. And then once I'm done straightening out the fibers, I will go ahead and grab that piece of trim that's on the right side of my desk, and I will tie that around the top to secure all the fibers in place. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie a double knot, and I do tie it as tight as I possibly can, because if it's loose and somebody tugs on the tassel, some of those strands of fabric or ribbon can come right out. When I'm done getting these fibers, I'm kind of tugging on them, pulling them down. It makes them kind of tight. It makes them lay more flat, which I like. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and trim up some of the extremely long ones. I don't always make my fibers perfectly even, and this one I want it to have just kind of more of a free flowing feeling to it. So while I'm working on that, I want to say I hope you guys are doing great. I've been working on getting my thoughts together about my 1,500 subby giveaway, and actually, as I'm sitting here editing this video, I'm realizing that I might have already done that by the time you watch this video. So my apologies if I have already done it and it's old news. But at any rate, sitting here right now, editing this video on April the 6th, I have not done my giveaway, and I'm putting some thoughts into it. And I think what I'm going to do is try to stock up my Etsy shop with a variety of things and go ahead and give a gift card to my Etsy shop. So that's my thought, and that's pretty much what I think I'm going to do if I can stock it up good enough so that whoever wins has some nice choices. I hope everybody's doing good. We're doing pretty good over here in the Jovi house. It's getting warm down here in Florida. It's like 85 degrees yesterday, so there's your weather report. I always kind of like to tell you guys how the weather is because it's so different everywhere else, and I always enjoy it when you guys share on your videos how the weather is where you are, because it's always so different. And I don't really watch that much TV, so I don't really watch the Weather Channel like I used to and all that kind of stuff. I do try to check it on my phone here and there just to see if it's going to rain, because I work outside. But anyway, it's warming up. It's going to feel like summer very, very soon. If you are new, I want to say welcome and thank you for joining me and checking out Tassel Tuesday. I've been doing Tassel Tuesday for over a year now, and I used to do it once a month. I'm sorry, I used to do it 4 times a month. I used to do it once a week, but then I went down to twice a month just so that I could have time to do some other things, because making tassels does take time, and doing them once a week, as much as I love making them, I did want to have time to do other things and other collaborations and all that good stuff. But if you're new, I appreciate you being here and checking out my channel, and I do hope that you will find value here. As you can see, I am working on putting some dangles together. So I went over to my bead organizer and I chose white pearls, some blue little beads, like there's a couple of flowers and things like that, a few pink things, and I think 1 or 2 green pieces, because I wanted the dangles to obviously work with the colors in the tassel and the colors in the journal. Also, just so you guys know, along with the weather report, I typically give a craft room report. And so I'm moving stuff in, and this is kind of the time-consuming part, because I'm trying to go through every little bin and basket and every single thing that I have, going through it and making sure that I put it in the right place. I do not want to have a mess on my hands when I go to clean up after I'm done working on a project, I want everything to have a home. So it takes time to do this part, and it is taking a lot of time, and it kind of annoys me that it takes this long, but it is what it is. And in the end, I'll be happy. I'll be organized. It will make my life so much better. It will make my crafting life so much better. It will make my home life so much better. My dining room, if you guys remember that first video that I posted, it said like the disaster phase. My dining room is still a disaster, but it doesn't have as much of a disaster in it as it did. So that's going to be coming along really nicely. My living room almost looks completely normal again, which is amazing. So actually, you know what? Maybe I should do a video on just the progress so far in comparison to how it was to how it is. But I don't want to show off my room yet because I don't have my window treatments up yet. You know what? I need to get Carl to put those up for me soon. Maybe I can corral him this week to do that, and then I could, then the only thing left would be filling in between the cabinets. So we're getting there. You know, I know it seems like it's been a long time, but when we think about it, it's probably only been a few months. And when you're redoing a complete room from top to bottom, that's actually not that bad, although it feels like ages to me. Although, in all honesty, I don't remember when we very first started. I mean, I don't know if it was gosh, it might have been January. So here we are in month 4. So that is a while. But at any rate, that's the deal. It's coming along. You're looking at the countertop right now. You're looking at one of them. And so at least I'm able to work in the room now, which is a huge benefit to me. And it's actually really wonderful. So that's the update on the craft room. All right, friends, let's take a look at this tassel. And actually, I'm going to have to zoom out so we can get the whole tassel in frame. There we go. I think that's pretty good. So let's start at the top. We have a lobster claw clasp, and we have a variety of torn fabrics. We have yellow with some flowers. We have blue, and the blue has a little bit of green leaves and a little bit of purple. And then we have our ribbons, and our ribbons are different shades of blue. This is going to go with the journal that I am working with Pam at Pamela's Creations. I'm doing a starter journal for her, and I think that this is a lovely tassel to go with it. So we have here, I put 3 of the dangles that I created on tiny lobster clasps. Lobster claw clasps, am I saying it right? And so this one has a nice big rose, and I put a butterfly on there. And actually, the butterfly was given to me by Pam of Pamela's Creations, so it's kind of funny that that's going back to her. And then we have this dangle here, and just a variety of little things. And then this one over here as well. And then hanging on, let me make sure I'm in frame here, hanging on bulb pins is another of the dangles here. And then we've got one over here also on a bulb pin, and then it's threaded through the fabric. And there is the tassel. I am absolutely thrilled with how this tassel turned out. I hope you like it too. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I hope everybody's doing great. And thanks for watching. See you soon.